One of the best cases that I review, and I will tell you right now, this case will be staying on my phone as my daily driver case. It's not coming off. The $150 case, yes, from the folks over there at Spigen is finally up in the house, man. One of the most requested cases on the channel, period. Probably one of my most excited cases to get into that I have ever reviewed on this channel, man. So let's go ahead and talk about it. Yes, it is the highly anticipated Spigen Enzo leather case. Now, of course, as always, a huge shout out to Spigen for dropping me this over to review and being one of the many, man. They're very limited right now, and I'm blessed to be one of the people along with my dude Floss. He reviewed it, but now it's time for me to talk about it. I did not watch his review. I have not opened this box. I don't know how this case even looks or feels. So we're going to get the real deal reaction. And I did that on purpose because I didn't want to cheat y'all, especially when it comes to the viewer. All right. So let's go ahead and see what it's about. Here's the presentation that it comes in. Well, it comes in for me. I don't know if you're going to get it's going to come in the same way, but let's go ahead and open it up and let's get into it. All right. So when you open it up, the box says, "We got you." And then Spigen always gives us creators a customized letter letting you know what's going on and what's in the packaging. I'm going to go ahead and share it to you guys right now. It says, "Hey T, hope all's well with you. Excited to share this bad boy with you, Enzo. We went all out for our first premium case, full grain Genoma leather, diamond cut, anodized aluminum accents, and of course, Magsafe. Looking forward to your review." All right. We're going to get into it, man. We're about to see what this bad boy is hitting on. So let's peel it open. And I feel like I need me some gloves to do this thing right here, man. My grimy hands may be not doing this any justice. So nothing else in the box, man. This is just a little presentation that come when they send us stuff. So here it is, man. The Enzo. This is the packaging. Of course, some nice packaging right here. Now, y'all know we have never seen no Spigen packaging this nice right here, all right? Very nice little Spigen logo. You got your Enzo right here. iPhone 13 Pro Max, because that's what we're rocking right now. So let's go ahead and slide this. This is real elegant, man. You got to take your time with it, all right? And let's take the top off, all right? Here we are. We greeted with some more stuff right here. So it says Enzo. Let's go ahead and open this up. And I think this is like a certificate. I done tore that all up, but it's all good. So this is going to be a certificate of authenticity right here. You got your serial number. This is dope right here, man. This is high class right here. All right, let you know you got a nice little high class product. Okay. Why am I like super hype about this, man? So, ooh, oh, okay. Let's you got your little, yeah, we don't need that right there. Make sure I don't get the dog get to that, man. But oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. All right. So here is the case itself. We're gonna sit this case. This thing feels amazing. We're gonna sit that to the side, all right? Right here it says a wrist strap. If the wrist strap is your thing, it does come with a wrist strap, but we not really gonna, y'all not here to talk about the wrist strap, but it does have a nice little wrist strap. It says Enzo right here. On the inside, it says Genoma. Very nice, high quality wrist strap if that is your thing. I don't do wrist straps, but some of you out there, you might do a little bit of wrist straps. So we're just gonna set that over to the side. We're gonna get all this out of the way now. Let's stop wasting time and let's go ahead and get straight to the money. And let's go ahead and get to the Genoma leather. All right. Now I got all these little trinkets up here, man. Let me go up here and grab my little knife up here so we can kind of get this off so we can just focus on the case itself. All right. So let's go ahead and get the knife, man. Let's go ahead and cut all this off. We don't need all this extras. All right. But if you do want to know what all this is basically a, I can't pronounce that, man. I can't even pronounce this right here. I'm assuming this is Italian. This is another certificate letting you know about the leather, man. They got all types. This is a second certificate. And right here it says Genoma vegetable tan leather made in Italy, handcrafted genuine leather. So they're letting you know that this is all the real deal. But let's go ahead and take a look at the actual case itself. Oh boy. So on the inside, you got a very nice felt material on the inside. You got that Enzo right there in the middle. Of course, you got that Magsafe. Genoma vegetable tan leather right there. Flipping it over on the back, you get that very nice, and you know, it doesn't even have a super strong leather smell, but you can tell it's the real deal, all right? Right here, cold to the touch almost when it comes to the Spigen logo. You got your little raised camera lip right there, and then you have those diamond cut anodized buttons that raise up. Cut out for your mute toggle. Flipping it over on the bottom, you have your accurate cutouts right there. It's just such a smooth feeling case right here. So let's go ahead and grab the Alpine Green 13 Pro Max and let's slap it in. Now this is probably, okay, this is right here is the best fitting Spigen case that I have probably experienced on an iPhone. It's just right offhand, the fit is money. And this is what I was concerned about when it comes to this case, all right? But the fit is absolute butter when it comes to this case. So let's go ahead and go through it. Y'all already know. Let's go ahead and step through it and let's see what we have going on. So on that top, it's going to be completely closed. On that left side, your mute toggle switch, just big enough to get into easy without having to crimp your finger in there and get to it all, tight. You can get to it just fine. Volume up and down, that feels really good, man. Those buttons, very nice and tactile, no issue there. Nothing else on the bottom. Flipping it over on the bottom, as you can see right here, your accurate cutouts, large cutout right there for your lightning. You get your little lanyard strap right here if you do want to use that included wrist strap. You got that little opening right there, and power button, very nice and tactile, no issues there. And flipping it over on the back, you can see your camera is recessed down in there. Looks very, very good and definitely feels good right there. Now, taking a look at that lay on the table protection. All right, now, of course, you know I'm rocking the Spigen tempered glass screen protector. Y'all know I didn't do that for the video. Y'all know that is my favorite screen protector to use. So that's of course what I'm rocking right here. And with that, you see it does have a little lip that goes all the way around. So if you do set it face down, hopefully you're not dropping this beauty right here. You are good to go because it is going to be sitting on the actual material of the case and not the actual screen. All right, now here is one thing that we had to talk about. Let's see how this case fits on the phone. And I already told you this is probably one of the best Spigen fitting cases that I have experienced. Yeah, this fit is legit. So when it comes to the top, let's go ahead and very stiff. You really got to pull it to get any tug right here. Very, very stiff, but nice snug fit. All right, let's come down to the buttons. Barely any give. You got to really pull. I'm talking about barely any give when it comes to the buttons. Coming along the bottom half, you really got to pull it and tug it to move. Even down here on the bottom, everything is very, very firm. The fit of this case right here is just about perfect. When it all snaps on, very nice, satisfying clicks. Pop that on. Pop that on. Very nice fit. For this price point at $150, they did not skimp out on the actual fit of it. I was a little bit afraid that, because Spigen cases don't fit the snuggest. I mean, they fit tight, but not like super tight like a lot of other cases. This case right here fits very, very good for the price point, all right? So I'm glad that they did not skimp out, especially when you're talking about on the fit. And how does it feel in your hands? It actually feels really good. This material right here going along the side of it is kind of like a rubberish type material, but you still get a good grip on it. This thing really feels really, really good. You get a good grip on it, and it keeps the profile fairly thin. This is not a thick case at all. Of course, it's going to be a leather case. No leather case is really thick. But this thing right here feels really, really good. And I'm not hype beasting. I'm telling y'all, I'm not hype beasting at all. The refinement of this case, you can really, really tell that they took their time with it and really refined just about everything with this case, all right? So let's go ahead and bring this over here and let's go ahead and test Magsafe out. So as you can see, it does work just fine with Magsafe. The magnets are average strength, nothing too strong, if I may say so. You can pop that Magsafe on there, be just fine without kind of searching for it. You're definitely good to go when you're talking about that. So Magsafe works just fine. And say you want to go ahead and pop some accessories up here. Let's go ahead and pop that on. Now, one thing that somebody did ask me was if the battery packs work, because it's going to be sitting right on this logo. Speaking, if I was you, I may have moved that logo just down a little bit if you could, but it doesn't interfere with the charging. But to make a note of it, it does make contact. And you don't want to mess with my Genoma leather right here, man. But it does make contact with this little logo, this little little plaque right here, little stamp right here. It does make contact with it, but it doesn't interfere to charging. It definitely still charge just fine, but just something to note of when you're talking about that. And as well, if you're using your wallet, like again, it's kind of propped up a little bit. So I don't know if this was well thought out when it comes to MagSafe accessories. I would have liked to be just a little bit cleaner in this category. Make it smaller, make it off to the corner, something like that, because you will get a little bit of prop here on the bottom half when you are talking about using MagSafe accessories. So that's something that I definitely have to point out. But that's basically it, man. This is going to be the Spigen Enzo case. Now, let's talk about that price point being at $150. Now, this is a very good case. Probably the best Spigen case that I have ever tested out on the channel. Keep it a buck. Tough armor, rugged armor, slim armor, any of those cases, man. This case right here takes the cake. Now, in my opinion, it is still a little bit overpriced. All right, let's just keep it real. This is why I'm here. I'm here to keep it real with you, man. 150 is a stretch when it comes to this. Like, I would have liked to seen this case, because we're talking about the refinements of this with the leather they have. At the most, this thing probably could have been 80 to 90 bucks at the absolute most. And I think that's where people would have grabbed this. When you're talking about 150 bucks, man, that is already going to, it already scares people when it's over 50 bucks. But then you add $100 more to it, that really scares them. So I do feel like this case is just a little bit overpriced. It definitely should be dropped down, in my opinion, about 50 or 60 bucks. And then you can probably find that sweet spot where you would get a lot of people to buy this. But I will tell you, man, to date, this is probably one of the better cases that I have reviewed ever on my channel. This thing is really refined. The fit, the feel, the buttons, just how sexy this case looks. This case just looks amazing. Easily one of the best cases that I review. And I will tell you right now, this case will be staying on my phone as my daily driver case. It's not coming off. I really like this case, man. And we might do a revisit of this a few months down the line, or a few weeks, to see how it's wearing and things like that, to see if it wears off and to see how it does. So yeah, there it is, man. Spigen Enzo case for the iPhone 13 Max. Super dope case right here. Absolutely love it. If you're a case lover and you want to show off the big dog cases, I know a lot of you going to say it's expensive, but guess what? If it's expensive, don't go and buy it. There's Mercedes, there's Bentleys out there. They are expensive, but guess what? The people who can buy it will go buy it. If you're not going to mess with it, don't even mess with it, man. But if you want that premium experience, man, the Enzo is where it's at.